Jack was first released in the Ertl range in 2004. Like other Ertl road vehicles, Jack looked pretty good. His face was interesting, his window frames were the wrong colour, and he was a bit long, but his model was still pretty good. He has an accurate bucket, which also functions, his wheels have white detailing inside, he has engine detailing on his side, and his overall shape is accurate to his TV series appearance in Series 6. Jack's model didn't last very long, as he was discontinued at the end of the very same year he was released, 2004. Jack's Ertl model is pretty good. Besides the face, he is pretty accurate to his TV series appearance, and I wouldn't mind getting the model myself. In 2002, the Take-Along range was released, and Jack received his Take-Along model in 2004, the same year his Ertl model came out. Jack's Take-Along model may be smaller than his Ertl model, but reminds me more of his TV series appearance. Jack's face is a huge improvement over his Ertl model and looks way more accurate to his TV series face than the Ertl model. Jack's lamp is painted on his Take-Along model, his roof detailing is 3D moulded this time instead of being a single print on his mould, his window frames are now the correct colour, his wheel details are more accurate, and his shape looks even more accurate to his TV series appearance than his Sodor model was. Jack's Take-Along model lasted quite a long time, from 2004 to 2010, lasting a good 6 years. I really like Jack's Take-Along model. It looks even more like his TV series model than before, and pretty much nailed it. The big thing I hear people talk about that they don't like about Take-Along road vehicles is that they have a magnet coupling on the back. The reason I think it's there is so models like Butch with a crane arm can lift up the vehicle like they would with engines. One part of Jack's Take-Along model I do dislike though is that his bucket is filled in and connects to things from a magnet inside the bucket. This happened with other pack characters in Take-Along too. In 2010, the Take-Along range was discontinued and replaced with the Take and Play range. Jack of course received the Take and Play model in 2011. The details inside his wheels are just only cream coloured now, and his wheel bolts and stuff wasn't painted. He no longer has a lamp, his bucket is no longer filled, and he has a new face. Jack's 2011 Take and Play model is a downgrade. Usually 2010 era engines would be an upgrade over the Take-Along models, but Jack in Take and Play is not. His Take and Play model removed some details that were there before. The darker cream colour looks a bit off to me, maybe it was based off of his appearance in Series 11 lighting, and the face is a downgrade. Compared to the Take-Along model, Jack's Take and Play face does not look as much as Jack. It is better than his Ertl face still, but Jack's Take-Along face is a perfect die-cast model series Jack face to me. 2013 is where things get different. In 2013, the movie King of the Railway was released and Jack made his grand return to CGI. In CGI, Jack's face was drastically changed. It was now square-shaped compared to the round-shaped face in the model series, and it looked very different. According to railway consultant Sam Wilkinson, it was a mistake made by Nitrogen Studios that was too late to change back. Jack received a Take and Play model with his new CGI design when Take and Play was redesigned in 2013. Jack's 2013 model reflects his new CGI design well. His face is extremely accurate to his CGI face, he regained his lamp, he has the correct wheel details that his CGI model has, and his number is in the correct place. A very nice model I'm very pleased with. I would love to own this one day. In July 2014, the Take and Play range was redesigned to have squash proportions and round one-way magnets like in the wooden railway range. Jack's model didn't get too affected in this redesign. His back lamp was weirdly unpainted while his front one is now painted, his wheels were now fully black, his number was now smaller, and he had a round one-way magnet on the back of him. In 2017, when the Take and Play range was discontinued and replaced by Adventures, Jack was released in this range, exclusive to the Jack in the Pack multi-pack. The only difference Jack's Adventures model had was having the rotatable hook and loop Adventures coupling on his back. In 2019, the Adventures range was discontinued and replaced with the Trackmaster Push-Along range, which was renamed to Push-Along the following year. The Push-Along range was made to allow the die-cast engines to roll around on Trackmaster track. Because of this, the chassis of the engines was widened to fit them on the Trackmaster track. This made the proportions of the engines even worse. Jack was released in this range exclusive to the Hard at Work 4-pack, and later, the Really Useful Friends 10-pack. Jack's model was butchered in the Push-Along range. Instead of being taller, Jack's design was stretched, meaning his number was removed. He also of course had a Trackmaster coupling on his back. Jack's model really doesn't look good stretched at all, and his push-along model is by far the worst model of Jack to date. In 2021, the Thomas & Friends TV series was rebooted to all engines go, and the push-along range was redesigned, so the engines look like how they are in the show. Jack hasn't appeared in the reboot as of now, so he hasn't received an updated push-along model yet. But seeing as the all engines go push-along models are quite accurate to their appearances in the reboot, I assume an all engines go Jack push-along model wouldn't look too bad. Jack in the Thomas diecast range isn't too bad. The only model of him I'd say is bad is the push-along model. Of course, this is the point of the video where I would say what my favourite version of the character is. For this video I'm going to say my favourite model series Jack model and my favourite CGI series Jack model. This is because of the face redesign and it being too difficult to judge my favourite Jack model without mentioning the face redesign. Therefore, my favourite model series Jack model in the diecast range is the take-along model. The take-along Jack is a perfect representation of model series Jack in the diecast range. His face is perfect, and he is just the right size for what he looks in the model series. My favourite CGI series model of Jack in the diecast range is the 2013 Take and Play model. This was really easy to choose. The push-along model is a huge downgrade, and the 2015 Take and Play or Adventures model is just the 2013 model with a few details removed, and back coupling being updated over time. Jack was a fun character to cover. I really liked the look of him in the show, and I never really got to have a proper look at all his models in the diecast range before. The next video to come out will be a look at the Check Out Thomas range, which is a very interesting to say the least Thomas merch range. Originally I had plans to do that video before this, script written and all, but decided to do another evolution video instead. Until that video comes, that is it from me, and I'll see you then. Bye!